What's going on, everyone? Luke Nelson here with Voile Manufacturing. Today I'm here to answer some frequently asked questions about our Switchback Telemark binding. Let's jump right in with one of the most common issues that people face when using this binding, and that is ice buildup underneath this bar right here. A lot of people think that if you're skiing and this releases somehow, that it's a problem with the ski or tour switch. But that usually isn't the case. This is designed in a way so that all the mechanics live inside this nylon housing, making it pretty foolproof and resilient to the weather. Ice buildup can happen when you're touring uphill and some snow gets jammed underneath on this little nylon piece. Easy fix for that: once you get to the top of your tour, you just swipe the snow away with your ski pole and then you're good to go. This binding is a free pivot lever system, which allows for optimal maneuverability and freedom when moving uphill. And that's really easily switched when you get to the top of your climb, just with your ski pole and the switch right here at the front. Lock it in, hooks engage, good to go. Another common error we see is people not preloading the cartridges properly. Now this can be an issue when you're coming downhill and you might, let's say, release from the binding because there's not enough tension on the springs. One way you can tell if you have enough tension on your cartridges is when you lock your heel into your boot, the black piece from the cartridge pulls back and should reveal about 4 millimeters past this indentation right here on the rods. If you pick up a new pair of these bindings, just keep in mind that they may take some time to break in, so check the preload every once in a while to make sure you're still getting that 4 millimeters of space. There is a right and a left binding, so it is important that you get those in the correct order. If you want to move these bindings from one pair of skis to the other, to access these screws underneath these caps, the easiest way to do that is to just drill a wood screw into them and just pull them out. This one is a little easier. You can just put a tool in there and pop it out yourself. It's pretty likely that when you're removing the caps, they probably will get pretty busted up, and we do sell replacement kits that include the front caps and the back heel cap for both skis. Now let's jump in on how to adjust the cartridges on your switchback binding. First of all, you're going to turn them right to tighten them and left to loosen them. You want to ensure that each cartridge spins the same amount for each turn. An easy way to do this is to just mark a dot with a Sharpie on the top of these to ensure that you spin them the same distance each time. The women's version is the same binding, just built to accommodate smaller boot sizes. We don't recommend mix and matching parts from other tele bindings to make a Franken binding, if you will. If you prefer a stiffer binding, I would go for our X2. The X2 is built on the same platform, but the pivot point is an inch further back, and the spring is 25% stiffer, which gives it more power and is more responsive. That's all for this video. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment or get in touch with our customer service team. Thanks for watching.